Narcissistic parents do not co-parent. They counter-parent. They do not care for the damage that they cause to their children because they simply just shift all that blame straight over to you. Narcissists are never to blame for anything that goes wrong. However, they will take the credit for anything that goes right. When it comes to narcissistic parents, they go all out to counter-parent. They engage in behaviours that undermine the other parent's authority and attempts to co-parent effectively. You can speak to them until you're blue in the face, and you might as well be speaking to a brick wall. They're not interested in any information they get from you. They simply use it against you. It creates significant stress and confusion for everyone involved, and there are several ways that a narcissist will go all out to counter parent, make it seem like it's not that bad. They will undermine your authority. Narcissists often undermine the other parent's authority by disregarding their rules and decisions, especially in front of the children. They might not do so in front of other people. This can involve contradicting the other parent's disciplinary actions or making decisions without any form of consultation. When it comes to a narcissistic parent, you can have a sort of bedtime routine, and a narcissistic parent will disrupt this, allow them to stay up, even though it negatively impacts their children, and frame it as the narcissist being their fun parent. When it comes to dealing with this, maintain consistent rules when the children are with you and communicate clearly why you have these rules in place. Stay out of what they're doing at the other parent's house. Document any instances that you need of them undermining you for legal purposes. Manipulation and gaslighting. Narcissists may manipulate or gaslight the other parent and their children, creating that confusion and that self-doubt. They will deny saying something they said or claim they said something they never said. They will deny doing things, and they will often blame the other parent for their problems to distort reality. A narcissist might tell their children that the other parent is lying about certain events or responsibilities or conflicts, or that they couldn't see their children because of the other parent, even though it was the narcissist that let those children down. When it comes to dealing with this, keep a record of all communication and events. Use written communication, emails and text messages to have a clear record of what has been said and what has been agreed upon. Seek therapy for yourself and your children to help them understand and cope with the narcissist gaslighting. Sabotaging parenting plans. Narcissists believe that they are better than thou, therefore they will often sabotage agreed parenting plans by intentionally running late for exchanges, cancelling plans, cancelling visitations at the last minute, or not following through with the arrangements, and they will blame you to their children. Agreeing to pick the kids up at a certain time and then showing up hours later or not at all, leaving you to deal with the disappointed children. And then you are also dealing with the state of uncertainty. Document all instances of sabotage. Use parenting apps to schedule and track exchanges and communication. Consider involving legal authorities if the behaviour becomes a pattern. Using children as messengers or spies. Narcissists may use their children to gain information about the other parent's activities, the other parent's whereabouts, and this creates that stress for the children. The narcissistic parent may ask the children to report back on who the other parent is dating and how they're spending their free time. Explain to your children that they shouldn't be put in the middle of adult issues, and encourage open communication and reassure them that they don't have to take sides. Alienating and bad-mouthing. Narcissists may actively work to badmouth the other parent to the children, creating those negative perceptions and encouraging disrespect. Telling the children that the other parent doesn't love them or is responsible for the entire family problems are the kinds of tactics that they will use. Counter alienation by remaining positive and consistent in your parenting. Avoid bad-mouthing the other parent in return. as this can further confuse and distress the child. Seek legal intervention if the bad-mouthing becomes severe. Inconsistent parenting. Narcissists may be highly inconsistent in their parenting, changing between being overly lenient and then extremely strict, which destabilizes the children's sense of security and routine, allowing the children to do whatever they want on one visit and then punishing them harshly for minor interactions the next. All you can do here is provide a stable and predictable environment in your own home, consistency in your rules and your routines. Routines can be flexible depending on what's happened. However, providing that consistency counterbalances the instability that they experience with the narcissistic parent. Exploiting legal systems and loopholes. Narcissists often exploit legal systems and loopholes to gain advantage in custody battles or co-parenting arrangements and to gain the sympathetic attention. This can include filing lawsuits, making false allegations, or manipulating the court systems to their benefit. They might accuse the other parent of neglect or abuse without evidence so that they can gain full custody, or they might claim that the other parent is withholding time even though it's the narcissist that's failing to show up. Work with a knowledgeable family lawyer, solicitor, to protect your rights and your children's best interest. Document everything meticulously and gather evidence to support your case. Be prepared to demonstrate the narcissist pattern of manipulation and dishonesty in court. Counterparenting from a narcissist can be one of the most challenging experiences you ever have to go through, and it can have detrimental effects on you and the children involved. However, by understanding these behaviours and employing strategies and responses, you can protect your children and yourself from the worst impacts of the narcissist manipulation. Maintaining consistent, positive and open communication with your children is crucial, and seeking legal and professional support when necessary. By staying informed, you can counteract the narcissist counterparenting.